Okay, so I'm on episode 2, and then I have to go over what happens when you unlock the skins for Enforcer Caitlyn and Crow. With, yeah, I haven't voiced those. Anyway, with this final battle, the Enforcers will clean up every order of... Why can't I speak English? You know, I type better than I can speak. I'll just let you all know that I can type better than I can speak. Seriously, if I can't pronounce a word, I might still be able to spell it. With this final battle, the Enforcers will clean up every corner of Satellite. Every corner? I'm not sure that's realistically possible. Duel. Don't look now, but I think they've got us surrounded. These are the odds I like. Where's the fun if there's no challenge to it? Never go to a casino, please, Caitlyn. Just do not go to a casino. You must be the leader. Oh, does he give off leader vibes? I'm not sure. But then it's time you and me went to war. Oh god, no. You seriously want a war? Well, now you've got a tug of war. What? And don't fall. Don't fall! Ah! You say... Caitlyn. You say... Caitlyn, listen. That rail won't hold us. Listen, Caitlyn, listen. That rail won't hold us. Just let go. No, you are not allowed to die. You are not allowed to die. No way. You say we're bros. If you fall, then I'm falling with you. No, you're not allowed to do that. Except he kind of did. We're ignoring that. Now quit hanging around and climb. Although when I say fall, I don't mean this kind of fall. I don't. Caitlyn! Okay, you know what? That probably wasn't the right tone. But who cares? Thank you. Heh. Now we're the top duelists in Satellite. The Enforcers are the best. You know, in one of my recent dreams, I just started laughing evilly. Yes, that's the part that makes me think that dream was partially inspired by Caitlyn. You know, because Caitlyn was... Well, he went insane. He went very insane. And he was pretty insane before he became a Darksider, too. Because, dear God. Wow! So you finally ruled Satellite. And then, what was next for the Enforcers? Kind of spoiled the plot, but there was also a first run of this where I was a complete douchebag and was like, where are the Enforcer styles for Caitlyn? Wait, what? No, wait. No, I didn't mean Caitlyn. I meant, where are the alternate, where are the styles for Caitlyn and Crow? To be honest, I will probably make thumbnails and actually just use them. You know, just so people know that I absolutely know. Okay? I can make thumbnails right now, but I don't feel like it. I'm recording. Well, K1 is just like regret. Huh? Why are you so quiet? Leo, do you seriously not remember the Darksiders? How do you forget about the Dark Signers? What the hell? You don't remember that Kaylin was a Dark Signer? Oh my god. I don't actually remember if you were there, but I'm pretty sure you knew at some point and found out. And then maybe I should double check. I don't have to double check. I'm pretty confident anyway. What was I saying about how my memory isn't that bad? Some duels are forgettable. You know why, Leo. About what happened to Kaylin afterwards. Oh, thank God, Luna, thank you. I was starting to think I needed to see a professional. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring back bad memories. Yeah, you didn't mean to bring up bad memories, but then you just don't read the room, and you're just like, keep talking! And then you don't mean to bring up bad memories. Okay, sure. It's fine. What's done is done. I mean, yes. Yes, it is. You say? And tell him why our team broke up. Okay, sure. We stuck by each other. We stuck by each other through thick and thin. We stuck by each other through thick and thin. And we eventually accomplished what we set out to do. I wonder if I'll remember to actually... Will I remember to bother with thumbnails, or am I just going to be as lazy as I always am? Who knows? I can make thumbnails a bit better than what I do now, but I'm just so lazy I don't bother. I should probably fix that. Our home was a better place because of us, but Kaylin wasn't satisfied. Why? I don't understand. What was it? Dude, is he oh my god. He wanted more. He craved the competition. He wanted more. He craved the competition, and that's when things got out of control. He craved the competition. That's one way of putting it. We can't let the gangs regroup. Our new mission is to destroy every duel disk we can find. Are you insane? Oh, the answer here is yes. I wonder if being a dark signer had something to do with this. Ah! Maybe next time we'll think twice about running from the enforcers. What are you doing, Kaylin? Get out of here. You're going to regret doing that, Crow. Crow, Kaylin, stop it. Get your hands off of me, you say. Don't you guys see that we've become the thugs we worked so hard to get rid of? I mean, Kaylin has, but I'm not sure about the other three of you. If this is what the enforcers are about, then I want out. You can't just turn your back on your buddies. The enforcers are all you've got left. Jack? Jack, Crow, stop fooling around. You say, you're not going to leave me too, are you? We're friends, right? What? You want to take on sector security? And this is how we know he's insane. You want to take on law enforcement? The fuck? Why? We came together to get rid of the We came together to rid the satellite of dual gangs. And the ultimate gang is sector security. And by defeating them, our home would truly be ours again. No. 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 Now go round up Jack and Crow. It's time for the enforcers to reunite. Not yet. Are you listening to yourself? We'll all end up in the facility. Well... Dude, I'm trying to think, but my brain is broken. Anyway, I remember that time that Yusei was in prison. It was painful to watch it. To watch those episodes that are good. I'm squeamish. You do not have to show him doing that. Oh god. You may not know what I'm talking about because I'm not being clear. Okay, for once in my life, how about I be clear? Alright, so Yusei gets arrested, which is awful. But there's this one guy that just picks his nose. That is disgusting. I don't need to see that shit. And honestly, I don't think that was censored either because I know that I watched the dub. I watched the dub of this. And 4Kids just kept it there, I guess. Yeah, we definitely want to see someone picking his nose. Dear God. I hope something... I didn't like him. I know you're not supposed to, but some antagonists just drive me insane. I'm talking about a minor one. This time I'm talking about a minor one. And sorry, Yusei, but you ended up in the facility. And so did Crow at some point, though I can't remember when. And I also can't remember if he had his marks in this event or not. Because my brain is broken. I just, see what's there, like in the... Okay, well, I am the person that didn't notice the invisible guns. I just mentally inserted that two people had guns. And they and they were trying to shoot at Kaiba. And instead of asking questions about how they can shoot bullets from invisible guns, I just knew there were guns. No questions asked, just guns. And I also apparently thought that wine can be the shade of grapes. Okay, sure. I guess that's probably true, but that was grape juice. Honestly. Unmistakably grape juice. Though I would definitely put grape juice in a wine glass. Because I just don't like alcohol. I just never liked it. I can't be a part of this plan. If you're going to do this, you have to do it on your own. Well, your intent didn't really get where it was supposed to go. Sorry, Yusei. Wait, Yusei! I thought Kalen wouldn't go after sector security on his own. But I should have known better. I should have known that once he made up his mind, there was no changing it. Does Kalen have a canon birthday? Why am I talking about this on recording? I activate my trap. Oh god. Catch me if you can, Copper. Right. You're insane. Kaylin! Oh, listen, Kaylin. We're not here to fight. We're here to try and end this. You've gone too far this time. I haven't gone far enough. Damn. I think you'll start to disagree with yourself in the future, just like... You hear that, Sector Security? The enforcers are going to run you out of here. Duel and capture him. I'm the leader of the enforcers. You said if I turned myself in, the others could go free. Sorry, you say, but you have a signer mark, and that means that you are not... You cannot... Oh my god. You're not evil. They know you're not evil. But Kaylin is obviously insane, and he's the dark signer, and I think that him going insane was a setup, because I guess you do a lot of weird shit right before becoming a dark signer. Okay, sure. Sure. He doesn't actually have his signer mark right now, though. He does get it, but... Honestly, if I come up with any reasoning, Dude, why am I like this? Can I stop rambling? No, because that's apparently part of my personality. And then I wonder why people don't watch my videos very often. Well, it's less about what I'm uploading, and more about how inconsistent my uploads are. I've fallen out of schedule, if I ever had one. We did say it was the leader of the rabble we were after, but we know who the real leader is, because only one of you is a future dark signer. You're wrong! I'm the one in charge! No, you're not. Oh god. You think we're stupid? But it's cute that you're trying to take the fall and protect your friend. You say you snitch! How could you sell out your best friend like this? You're wrong, Kaylin. Mark my word, you say. You'll pay, traitor! He'll pay. Well, I think that you're going to hate what you're doing right now, Kaylin. You'll probably reflect on this later, and you'll be like, oh shit, why was I like that? It was so bad. You know what, I don't want to... I kind of remember what you did at one point, but how did the dub handle that? Because I'm pretty sure they censored the scene with Misty. They probably censored whatever you were going to do. And what you were going to do is probably worse. But, I don't remember the dub very well, and honestly, I'm not motivated to watch it. I never knew that's what happened. All for the rest. As for the rest, you already know the tale. I came back as a dark signer and fought against you. Maybe the right choice is that... Dude, my eyes! I shouldn't be around anymore. Dude, excuse me! No, that is not how you fix your problems. That is not how you handle guilt and regret. Kaylin? All because you had to pry, Leo. Okay, Crow. Sorry to keep you waiting. Crow's now on the scene. Oh yes, you definitely kept me waiting. It wasn't Konami that made me wait, it was you. All along you were just making me wait. And that was sarcasm. Konami was the one that made me wait. Crow's now on the scene. I never expected the day would come when the enforcers would reunite. Yeah, Dueling is weird. When Kaylin started heading down a dark path, I cut him out of my life. Things could have turned out different if I didn't abandon him. I disagree. I don't think things would have been different if you didn't do that. I think it was inevitable that he was going to become a Darksider no matter what. But whatever. Dwelling on the past isn't my style. It's kind of mine, but I try not to do it too much. Let's just go out there and have a great duel. A duel lets you have fun with anyone, anywhere, anytime. Just don't duel hungry. I'm hatching a whole new bird of prey. Blackwing Armor Master. You know, it's past 10. I shouldn't be that loud. And by the way, when I'm done recording this, I'm going to keep recording. But I'm not sure if I'll upload anything else. Except this event. This I know I'll record and upload. Anything else, I just don't know. I'm raring to go. Let's see if you got the skills. I don't. I can try to learn. But have I proven that I'm willing to? Remember that I haven't changed decks. I bitched for maybe, I don't even know if that video is on this platform, to be honest. You say, Jack, Crow. You saved me from myself. Yeah, you definitely needed saving from yourself. Especially after you got possessed. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. The enforcers didn't end the way that I hoped. But you still think of me as your friend. That's why I want to live the way I want to live. You know, I think you inspired one of my recent dreams, but I also think there's another reason. I see, what was that reason? Oh, right. I didn't understand why you went insane. I just couldn't understand it at all. And then my brain at night is just like, oh, really? Do you not remember being just like this? Just insane? Yeah. Well, yes, of course you're going to go insane if your medication can't treat what your mental illness is. God, my past was fucked up. And I relate to people with fucked up pasts. So, by default, I relate to Kaylin. Which, is not necessarily the best thing, but, you know, probably not as bad as relating to Yubel. So, how do you want to live? Tell us. I'll never abandon dueling. So I'll keep fighting to the very end. Let the spear shatter the frozen wastes. Go, Trishula, dragon of the ice barrier. So, you're the one behind Trishula? You're the one behind Trishula? Is that right? Is that right? Well, I know you used it against me at one point, so I don't know if you're still in the dueling log. I can check. I doubt. I think that I dueled past it. It was a long time ago. It was last season. I'm Kaylin Kessler, leader of the Enforcers. Let's keep dueling our duel. You better make this entertaining. Oh, trust me, I hope people are entertained. That's the point of uploading these. Okay. Anyway. Let me look at something. Oh. Right, this. It's cursed! Oh god. This event made me suffer. A lot. Okay, I'm almost finished. Let me just think. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. I was gonna go to 5D's world. Hold on. I don't need to do those missions anymore, so I'm going to go back to leveling up Zone. I'm not gonna Synchro Summon because I don't feel like it. I don't have to anymore. I'm just gonna duel Yubel. This isn't going to take long. Doubt. Okay, it might take a while, but that depends. My skill might help if I brick. I don't think that I brick that often. Because I use a skill-dependent deck. And I'm not auto-dueling. Okay. I do not know how long I will be here. I just know that I'm very obsessed. With a number of things, honestly. I've got room for multiple obsessions. I'm honestly, oh god. Hold on. Ugh. Okay. What was I going to say? Something about what? Oh, come on! I forgot what I was going to say. It was something like, damn it. If I just re-record, fine. Okay, I forgot. That was terrible. Whatever I forgot is just ridiculous. I'm in pain. I'm suffering. I'm tired of suffering. I'm tired of being in pain. Ugh. And let me think, what was I talking about? Did it have anything to do with the recent event? Anything at all to do with it? Huh? Whatever my train of thought was, I was going to check something. But who cares about that something anyway? The fact I just forget things is ridiculous. I have never been a normal anything. Apparently I can't. Okay, I need to stop giving myself brains. Wait, what? Brains? Dude. You got arrested 3 times? Or... wow. Wow, Crow. That's brutal. Dude, I'm not going to level up, Crow. I said I was going to... this is about as much as I can remember that I was going to do. Okay. Anyway. I'm going to go back to DX World. And then I'm going to ignore a lot of things. Maybe I shouldn't do so much ignoring. That would be bad. But seriously, where was my train of thought before I got distracted? Okay, did it have anything to do with Yubel? Anything at all? I don't think so. Okay, anyway, I'm finished. I'm finished recording. I will probably never go back to that train of thought again, since that happens a lot whenever I record.